Hello everybody and welcome back to the Extreme Survival Challenge. Do you want to see something annoying? Just there. Our tractor, the one which we already have in the sale at just £2,479. I suppose we could get a second one, but then we really don't want a second one. It's a good tractor, but yes, we want to be upgrading to something bigger, four-wheel drive, and something that can support a front loader. So I think we're just going to have to hold off on that purchase. Anyway, we are in the process of making these slices of trees, and from reading the comments I really do get the impression that many people are frustrated when we have a log which is just out of range. So for example, we have a ability of picking up 200 kilograms. That is already an immense strength, but when I have one which is like 202, yeah, obviously I can't pick it up. So we go from being able to pick one up to not being able to pick one up at all. And I think a lot of people want me to just have a leeway, like a 10% leeway. So if it's up to 220, then essentially use super strength to pick it up. I can understand where you're coming from. So we'll say that we can lift 200 and it's a strain to pick up to 220, but we will pick up 220. That's the way we're going to go with this, especially as most of my slices are about 220, well, 203 and stuff like that, 204. So yeah, we'll do that, but I need to be careful not to accidentally pick one up which is about 225, because we can't have another leeway, so we'll do that. Anyway, we need the trailer, because what we're going to do is we're going to load up all these slices, we're going to sell them, and then we're going to buy the Zeta tractor. It's not in the sale, as we know. Shall I leave this here? Yes, I think I probably will do, actually, because we're going to have to spray the field when it's drilled, because we are going to cultivate this grass field up, but I'm just waiting for it to grow enough to be able to cut again. Actually, I can cut it again now, but I can leave it as long as I want to, really, because we don't actually need to cultivate it until the winter for next spring. So I think we'll probably cut it in November, give it every chance possible, and yeah, we can prioritise the tree slicing. So anyway, I think our trailer is just through here. Oh, I'm always flipping this thing over. Yeah, there it is. So yes, that's what it is, and we can pick up to 220, but what we'll say is we can officially pick 200 and then yes, with a stretch, or a strain I should probably say, 220. So thank you for the suggestion as always, everybody. I know I can never satisfy everybody. There are some people out there who will probably think, oh, 200 is already ridiculous, now you're stretching to 220, ridiculous. But really, in this game, 200 kilograms, 300 kilograms isn't that much, really. Okay, here we are. Let's load up what we can. I think, actually, yeah, I already cut up everything which we can't lift, except for this one, which is 359. But there's no chance anyway of that one. Yeah, I cut them in half. But now, from now on, anything else that we cut, and it's less than 220, we're picking up. So I don't know what this is going to be. It seems slower all of a sudden to cut through, unless it's just my imagination. But as always, we will not be doing a real-time chopping session. We'll definitely time-lapse it, make it nice and fun, and then we can load everything up, and we can, well, hopefully buy a Zeta tractor, a brand new tractor with the money. So what is that? That is 155, that's no problem at all. And, oh, perfect, a perfect example. So it's 204, as they usually are. I can't pick it up, but we can have a leeway, we can pick it up with super strength. So there we go. That couldn't have really been a better example. Thank you, game. It's almost as if the game can hear me. Right, we've come to a knot in the tree, where there's a branch. So that's going to make it awkward. That's going to make it really awkward. Can I pick that up? No, I can't. You see, that's another perfect example. Good grief, this game can definitely hear me. 228, we are not allowed to pick that up, just. Okay. We really do need the front loader. And the only way of getting that is on the Zeta. Okay, my slices are rolling towards me with ill-deserved confidence, so they need to be stopped in their tracks. Actually, I think one of them was still too big, wasn't it? Let's see here. So 180, 143. It was this one. 271. Whoa, perfect. 199. Actually, I was a bit on the small side. Yeah. Going up here. So I think we'll actually stop there. We will get this one cut in half, because obviously we're going to have to. But everything else can now be sold, and that might be enough to get our Zeta here, and then we can obviously take bigger chunks, whatever the tractor is capable of lifting, which I'm hoping will be a bit more than 200 kilograms. We will need a rear weight as well. But yeah, just get this one sorted out, and then there should be no more which can't be lifted. So, I don't know how well this is going to work actually. Stacking a trailer with tree slices. They almost make me feel hungry because, you know, like crisps. Tree crisps, as I called the previous episode. And I can see this getting quite untidy. But at least they're quite fast to load. Yeah, there's a chunk of one I had to reduce the size of. Still pretty big though. And I might just strap as I go, because yeah, I'm going to certainly keep knocking them off accidentally. Oh, that was close. I've extended the bed width. Nice. So, oh, what's this? Is that the stump? That must be the stump. I did the same thing in the previous episode. Yes, we're not going to take the root ball with us. Yeah, I'm going to get all these loaded up. We'll get them transported over to the sawmill. I'm probably going to struggle to get up the hill, as I always do. But that can come off. There we go. And then I will go back to real time just before we sell, so we can see the selling of all of these in all of its glory. We made it. I thought we weren't going to make it, but no, thanks to the manual gear shifting, we did make it up the hill. It's because it gets to a good point and then suddenly, for some reason, the game thinks, oh, we need to shift down, even when you don't, as I just proved. So, how much is this actually going to be? Wow. Okay, so we've hit £10,000, 10,091 to be exact, and yeah, it's not there. But I would hardly expect it to be, really. You keep seeing these ones come up, these John Deeres, but they're again quite expensive. So, whoops. So here we go. It is exactly 10,000, but that does not give us the front loader. Okay. So in that case, yes. A front loader is still 7,500. This is not good. Although at the same time it's not terrible, because we can easily sell other stuff. We've got eggs to sell, we've got obviously trees to sell, no problem at all. I think, yeah, we're just going to get some more trees and the eggs. We'll sell the eggs as well. I could sell this tractor, but yes, it's not worth it. I don't think it's worth more to us. Oh, no, hang on, no, I won't sell the grain trailer. That would be a big mistake. No, we just need to sell trees. Trees and eggs, and we'll be good. At least I've now proved that we can get up the hill. And the reason why we didn't get even more was because they were cut up into slices. It's not the optimum length. It's really not good, in fact, at all. You're losing quite a bit of money there. So this is why we need a front loader. We don't want to be sending slithers to the sawmill. They can't make planks and beams out of them. Stick them together with glue. Oh dear. But obviously they do have some kind of use for them. So yeah, let me just get back and... Well, actually, we should have quite a few eggs by now. We really should have. Let's go and have a look. Yeah, we might have some other stuff to sell. Hand tools, potentially. Not certain. But we might have something. Okay, but the priority is the egg pallet here, which is half full. We do have two... no, wait, 605. 605 eggs on there, 605 litres. So what does that actually come to? It comes to about £2,000. Now Forky the forklift is still in the field, so we'll get it taken over there. I wonder what this actually can lift. I wonder if I can lift the tree and then put the trailer underneath. Oh wow. Probably if it was a little bit smaller. That is interesting. Yeah, probably cut the side branches off. But yeah, let's just get this onto here first of all. And it'd be pretty silly to go all that way with just a pallet of eggs, although actually loading up a load of great big heavy logs next to some fragile eggs seems ridiculous. But this is a farming simulator, we do this sort of thing. Yes! Hooray! We'll put it right on the back. Yeah, keep it right on the back. And yeah, we'll have to just cut some... Well, I think we'll just take the branches this time. We'll take the branches, and then maybe I can lift up the entire trunk and then just drop it on the trailer. That'd be great. But that'll have to be a different load. Okay, here we are. So let's see how much we can make this time. Obviously it's not going to be that much because I haven't really got much on here, but they are better lengths. 2,277, and then we've got the eggs. So I suppose what we could do, I need to go back into automatic, we could actually still buy the tractor and then fit the front loader when we can afford it. We could do that, because then at least we can get up the hill better with more power. It really comes down to, I think, how much money we are going to get from these eggs, but it's not going to be game changing. Although, having said that, it will be in the thousands, so it will still be bringing us pretty close to being able to afford the front loader. But then again, you need the front loader attachments, so a pallet fork or something, log grab, and then any other configurations I might want to boost the horsepower, although these things don't need to be done straight away. Yeah, I am very tempted just to get the forklift and see if I can pick up that trunk and then sell the trunk as an entire thing, one length. Would be good. Anyway, the sell point, I think I'm going to go to the big, something like the big farm kiosk. I'm not too sure if that gives us 20%. I know that some of the kiosks do give us 20% bonus. I'm not too sure if that one does though. So, yeah, because we don't own it personally. It's not flashing anymore. Well, I think I know where it is, roughly. I'd prefer to put a marker on it, though. Because I know it's not the best price out of all of them. It's slightly less. It's 3665037 something. So this is a bit of a gamble. But still, it's somewhere new. It's a sell point we don't normally go to, so it's worth it just for the adventure. Love this area. So quiet and peaceful, and this is our sell point. It's quite busy though, isn't it? After I said it was quiet, it's quite busy with the cars. Clearly this place gets a lot of customers, and I've just bumped into one of the customers' cars. Oh no. Crikey. I'm never going to get through there. Well, this is a pickle. Good grief. It's not like I can ask anybody to move politely. You see, this is where the game rules sometimes need to be twisted. Like not having... There's a collectible there. Not having super strength is one thing. But had this been real life, I could just find the person that owns this car, for example, and say, "Excuse me, sir or madam, please could you pull forward or something?" So we're just going to have to make an exemption to the rule, very briefly. Because I'm sure you can see and appreciate that it's impossible, otherwise it's completely impossible. So there we go, 2,662. I don't like to break from the rules, but really, sometimes you have to. So that has brought us up to almost 15,000. Yeah, let's go back to the farm. Let's see if I can get the trunk on the trailer using the forklift. I've taken quite a bit of weight off it now as well, so it should be even easier. Maybe we need to lift it up first. And yes, it would take me a little while just to walk back with this, because it's not exactly known for its speed. Forklift racing. Push forklift racing. That sounds like a riveting sport. I think first things first, let's just see if we can pick up the entire log. Ow. No, we can't. No. But if I can pick it up at one end, this is probably me being far too optimistic as always. Yeah, if I can get them the tines properly under, that's one thing. That would certainly help. Come on. Ah! Yes, I'm sure this is very safe doing this. Wow. Okay, this was more difficult than I was expecting. forward a bit. Thing is, once the weight is on the forklift, I can't actually control the forklift because it's tipping over forwards. So I think I'll try the lighter end. Really, this doesn't seem possible. Oh, actually. Oops. Yeah, I'll drive under that. If I can. My beacon's probably in the way. Or the tree. Or indeed the trailer. I think it's possible, you know. I still think it is. I just can't control it. I'm going to time-lapse attempting. This is probably going to be an absolute failure. Absolute waste of a time-lapse, but I'm going to attempt to get it on. By the time I've done it, I could have probably just processed the tree, cut it up, and then sold it the easier way, but then it would still be worth more like this. That's for sure. We've made it, and I actually did manage to get them on board, well, kind of, with great difficulty. And we're almost out of diesel, but there we go, £18,992. So let me just check the sale. It's not going to be there, though, is it? That's the attitude, yes. Yeah, so here it is. The default is 59 horsepower. We can get it to 81 for another £5,000. We're going to have to hold off on that upgrade, so there's no point upgrading it at all. There's no point paying for 66 and then paying again for the maximum, so we'll just go with the default. But we do need the front loader attacher, and I think it is going to be the quickie that I go for. And yeah, in the future we can add front weights, front linkages and stuff. As for colours, very happy with the default. Number plates, certainly not a 21 reg. No way. This machine is 1984. So let me just remember what 1984 was. What on earth was it? I'll have to look it up. Okay, 1984 was a B reg. Not AB, B reg. But August 1984 to July 1985 is a B. So yes, we are in that period now, just. Otherwise it would have been an A. So yeah, we're going to have to go for a B reg. And we can, well, I don't know if I'm going to guess a real vehicle here, but chances are it won't still be on the road. But yeah, we'll go with, is this going to, it's not going to allow me to, is it? It's not going to let me do a British, if I change the type. Let's see here. I don't know if any of them are going to be suitable. Because it's 6 letters in total, and this is 7. Or maybe I shouldn't read too much into it. But I do love that we can get the British number plates there. Okay, so I think what I'm going to have to do... Actually, this is Irish, this map. So really we should have Ireland. But yeah, I've gone too far with it now. Let's just do it this way. So it's going to be B, obviously. And then we'll do something like 25. This is where there should be a space. Is it possible to do a space? Don't particularly want to do a dash. There is no space. Okay, not to worry. And then we'll have to do like N, P. Actually, we should probably do 2 dashes. Sorry to mess you around there. 3 dashes, in fact. This is starting to look very strange. NPZ. Yes. Yeah, this is just wrong. Ooh, that's awful. If only I could do spaces or have a different type or something. I think I'm going to have to go with no plate, sadly. But there we go. We've got it. So, £11,500 plus the front loader, which we probably can't afford yet. No, we can't afford it by £8. Literally £8. Because it was 7.5, wasn't it? Yes, 7.5. Okay, so yeah, there we go. We've got a new tractor. There it is, but it's yet to be upgraded even further. So we're still kind of in the same boat as before. But yes, as soon as we do get a little bit more money from selling more trees, this will be upgraded. In fact, very heavily. Front loader first, and then engine horsepower. It's a beast of a thing. It looks quite tall, doesn't it? It's a very tall machine. I'm actually kind of tempted to fell a tree across the trailer if I can do. If I can do, which I probably can't. And yeah, we mustn't forget that we have all of the canola still in the shed, which we'll be able to sell in just a couple of months' time. That's going to be a significant sum of money. But first we do need to cut the grass. We need to sell the grass again. I know it's boring to keep doing the same thing. It will be the last time though. We won't be doing it again. And I just hope I can get the other tractor home. I might not be able to. We are running very low on diesel. Got 5 litres left in there. That's not going to be enough though. So we'll just have to buy a little bit more. As I said many times, we do not get a bulk discount for fuel. So the more you buy, you don't get a discount per litre. So we'll just buy it as we need it in small quantities. And I'll just get this out of their farmyard. I'm going to try and cut down a tree onto the trailer. It's probably going to go very badly wrong, but I'm going to try it. Also, yes, this new tractor is slower than the old one, but we haven't bought it for speed, we've bought it for traction and power. It doesn't yet have the power aspect, but it will do soon. We need to get it up to 80 plus horsepower. Okay, so this, as I said, is likely going to go very badly wrong. But if it does, it's not the end of the world, because we won't have to do all those slices again. Only a very few slices, just so we can afford the front loader. Okay. I know in real life this would absolutely crush the trailer. It weighs over 8 tons, this tree. But in the game, who cares? They're indestructible. If this really does just fall straight across the trailer and stay on the trailer, I'm going to be so amazed. But it's going to take a while to cut through it. I think it's going. Whew. Wow. Good grief. I feel like I should have put the trailer there. I wonder if I can push my luck even further and try and get it further on. It's never going to work though, is it? There's a stump in the way for a start. Goodness me. But it is on. It's on the trailer. Nah, I'm stumped. Oh, I did actually nudge it. Good grief. Serious at risk of pushing it off the side. I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. Getting excited. Getting very excited. I'll just leave that there for support. No, it needs to go a bit further on. Come on. If I take this branch off here, I'll take that off first of all. Obviously I need to leave enough on this side so it doesn't make it too heavy on the other side. But I don't really want any overhang at all. That's the thing. But if I do get the biggest chunk on board, it's going to be good. Right, there we go. So if I cut it, well, I wanted to cut it pretty much where this branch was. I'll have to go this side of it. Oh, this could go badly. If I quickly run and strap it, it's the best bet. I'm nervous. I'm nervous about something that isn't even real. But it would make a serious amount of money. I think my running there was unnecessary because this was supporting it all along. Okay, well we are going to head off with just this. Literally just this. That's wide. I want to get some sums from... Oh no, I've crashed. I've crashed my tree into a tree. Yeah, I want to get some data from it, like I said. Mass 10 kilograms. 5.9 meters. Something's not right there. If I unstrap it, I'm worried it's going to fall off. It's 4.8 tons. Oh my goodness. It is 4.8 tons. Let's get that into the sawmill as soon as possible. Oh, let's see how well this tractor performs on the hill if we ever get to the hill. Wow, this thing was made to measure, wasn't it? I'm going to keep it in auto just to see how it performs, but I don't really expect it to achieve this in auto because the game was just going to sacrifice any chance it had by basically stopping. Basically a hill start with a 4.8 ton log on the back, but somehow it is doing it. Well, that just shows immediately what an upgrade this is. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Now we just need more power. Yeah, so to the sawmill. I think this is going to be the grand finale. Setting us up very nicely for the next episode. Okay, here it goes. Okay, that one alone, over £10,000, more than all those slices. That just proves it. That just proves how worthwhile it is selling them as much bigger logs. And yes, we do have £17,600, so actually, yes, next episode this can be probably fully upgraded with a front loader and all of the attachments that we need. Oh no, rear weight as well. We're going to need a rear weight. brilliant. And we've got all the canola to sell as well, which probably, well, I suppose it might be the next episode, we'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching, hopefully you've enjoyed it, and until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.